We have an exciting night of NBA action with the conference finals kicking off tonight. Let's dig into T-Wolves Thunder. I'm Steve Seagrave from sportsmemo.com. I am in action tonight with a 5% NBA max bet. It's been a couple of weeks now since we've had a 5% play, and we're coming off a nice little 2-0 night in the MLB. If you guys enjoy these videos, you already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and drop those NBA picks in the comment section. I'll be checking those comments to respond back to you guys. So quick look at the live odds. OKC, 7.5 point home favorites, total of 217. These teams split the regular season series 2-2. Minnesota was 3-1 against the number. But a lot of those games these teams weren't at full strength. Some injuries, some rest situations. The closest they came to a full squad game was on New Year's Eve. Holmgren didn't play for OKC, but the outcome was very similar to what they project tonight. Thunder win 113-105. That's basically the exact spread and total that we have tonight. I'm looking at taking the T-Wolves here tonight with the points in my back pocket. I think there's a chance they could actually win this game straight up. I like them to win the series. The T-Wolves have been great on the road in the postseason, 4-1, 3-2 against the number. And I wasn't impressed by what I saw in most of the games with the Thunder. Obviously, Game 7, super impressive with OKC. But Denver's defense did a pretty good job shutting down the Thunder for the majority of that series. Outside of Game 2, OKC put up 149. Obviously, that's a ton of points. And then Game 7, I just feel like the Nuggets ran out of gas, and OKC just smoked them in transition, fast breaks, stuff like that. And Denver just had no chance to rebound. I don't think that's going to be the case against this Minnesota defense, allowing the second fewest points this year. And they rank 6th in defensive rating. Obviously, Thunder have a great defense themselves, but I think the T-Wolves can actually match their defensive intensity. If there was an Achilles heel to this Thunder defense, it's them stopping opponents from shooting threes. They rank 28th in opponent three-point frequency, and the T-Wolves, they love to shoot that three ball. They rank 6th in three-point frequency and accuracy this season, so I think they can expose the Thunder on the perimeter. Julius Randle has been a great addition for this team. He's just been consistent, unlike we've seen in prior postseasons from Randle. And I also feel like Naz Reid is a key player in this series, as if Gobert does get run off the court, Reid gives the T-Wolves a great secondary option. So give me Minnesota plus 7.5. I also like them to win the championship. I liked them at the start of the postseason. I thought it would be them. I thought it would be Minnesota against my Celtics. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but I think if Minnesota wins this series, they'll be the favorite in the finals. If it was them against the Knicks, what a great storyline that could be, with Cat going toe-to-toe with Randle and DiVincenzo, the big ragu. I think Minnesota plus 600 on the series is on the NBA Finals. I think they win the series, and I think plus 600 for them to win the finals is a nice number. But for tonight, T-Wolves plus 7.5. If you're looking for a player prop, let's look towards Anthony Edwards to go over 11.5 rebounds plus assists. You can get that at minus 110 right now at FanDuel. He went over in his last 3 head-to-heads against OKC, 21, 17, 14. That's an average of a little over 17 rebounds plus assists per game. And he had a ton of volume in those games against the Thunder. 14.6 rebound chances and 13.7 potential assists per game. Interesting thing, he didn't eclipse 38 minutes in any of those games, regular season games. But this being the conference finals, I see him playing 40 plus, potentially tonight and throughout the series. He's went over this rebounds plus assist line in 7 of his 10 postseason games. We know Oklahoma City, they're going to focus on shutting down the number one scoring option. We know Edwards is going to have the ball in his hands a lot. I think it's going to force him to facilitate a little bit more often than usual. We know he's going to fight on the glass in the conference finals for rebounds. And if you look at his history against OKC, last 16 head-to-head games, he's averaging only 21.8 points per game. So give me the T-Wolves plus the points. Let's go Anthony Edwards over 11.5 rebounds plus assists. Guys, like I said, I am in action tonight in the NBA with a 5% max bet. I also have an MLB play posted, and I'll be posting a WNBA play as well. Nice little start to the W with a 1-0. We've only posted one play, but we've cashed it. Like I said, it's been quite a while now since I've had a 5% play, a couple of weeks. And right now you can get my NBA stuff right through the finals for $85. I know there's only 3 series left, but $85 for the rest of the postseason. I'll have plays basically on a nightly basis. I finished number 1 during the regular season, number 1 in the postseason last year. Tough start so far in the postseason early on, but we've rebounded nicely recently. I love my 5% play tonight, so I would encourage you guys to go check that out over at sportsmemo.com. As always, my page is linked in the pinned comment, and I always post free content at Sports Memo, as well as over at X at Steve's Book 22. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoy the games tonight. Hit that like button. I'll see you next time.